Hello, welcome into this new video. Today we're gonna talk about the start, and we will use the sequence of the 200 meters track race at the World Championship in Barcelona, World Roller Games 2019, and we will use Gwendal Lepivert and the Korean skater as an example, and because they use the most classic position that skater use for the start. So here you can see 2 points that we need to talk about. Is first the front skate position and the shoulder orientation. So they both have a classic start, but you can see there is too little difference here in the way they do the start. I think Gwendal is closing little more the front skate. So when he will have to do the first step, he will have to open a little more, and he's twisting the shoulders compared to the Korean that is keeping like the shoulders almost parallel to the line. So that's actually both techniques are quite good, and they will push mainly from the back leg first, of course. So what's happening here, I think the Korean is doing a little bit better because it's a little faster to open. He's opening a little faster, and the shoulders, they are already in the direction you want to go. So Gwendal, you have to open his shoulders basically to get to the same position as the Korean. So I think he's maybe losing a little bit time in this, but I also like to do the way Gwendal do before, but I'm not sure it's the best nowadays. Maybe you lose a little bit with this. Second part that we want to see is at the first step how it's going on, and the arm movement and the front foot height. So first, the arm movement, you can see that Gwendal is bringing the arms more to the side and up, but mainly to the side, and this shows that he has little less stability with the upper body compared to the Korean skater. And you can see also the front foot when he's doing the opening. Gwendal is bringing the skate a little higher than the Korean. So basically, the more you will bring your skate up, the more time it will take. So here you see that the skate is quite, it's not so high, but it's a little more than Korean. It's because he used his knee mainly to drive this. So the knee is bringing the foot up. And you can see also here that the arm will go up also. And it's not so good because it makes that the pressure is going up. So it's very hard to get a good pressure on the pushing leg for the start. So that's a little bit the weak point of the first move of Gwendal in this start. So you see still the position is still very good, but this is little details I think that he can maybe fix to improve maybe 0.0 something gain in the start at the reaction. Then what you can see here is also Gwendal is doing smaller step compared to the Korean. So he basically is having more step after. When Gwendal do 6 step, the Korean is only doing 5. So it's a little difference. It shows basically if you want to use more speed leg or more power in there. And for 6 step, Gwendal is having 1 more than the Korean. So it's already a big change, big difference in the start. One more point that I like to check here also is really how much they fly. So here you can see that Gwendal is much more grounded when he runs, when the Korean is going a little more up and down. And you can see also one important detail I like, and it's very hard to change. One is not better than the other. It's like the Korean will really land from the heel, as Gwendal will really land from the front of his skate. So that's make a big difference. It's more smooth when you land from the front, and you use more the front muscle like this. And when you land from the heel, like the Korean skater here, you use much more the muscle from the back part. The best skater in this, I think it's Joseba Fernandez, because he's almost landing flat, so he's directly able to bring the power to the ground. As Gwendal here, you see the time that he land all wheels to the ground, it's a little moment he is losing before he can apply the full push for his creating speed. So here, two little moment, the landing, if it's landing from the front or for the back, it's little moment where you lose some power, and also the moment you stay without touching the ground, basically when you're flying, it's not the best moment, because when you're not touching the ground, you cannot generate speed forward, so it's not the best to stay too long in the air, let's say. So that's it for this first series of video about the start. A lot of small details you can see that skater can improve. Generally, I still like a lot the position of Gwendal in the start, especially the way he's leaning forward with all his body weight. It's quite good. The best is probably Simon Herbrecht for this, but Gwendal still have a good one here. And so very good point, very good technique for the start. So let's have a look at the full 200-meter race for this, and see you in the next video. Thank you.
And they start. Two skaters, two big skaters. Jin Hong and Gwendal Pivert, 100 meters. And now the last corner, the last straight. And attention, Lipivert, young Lipivert. It's 17:69 to Lipivert. The best time, 17:81 to Jin Young.